Welcome everybody, it's Gull Khan here, your money mindset expert, and I help entrepreneurs to break free from the limiting beliefs, to reverse their money shame, and to blast through the money blocks so that they can live a life of unlimited abundance. And today I have the pleasure and the honor of speaking to Elias Cardenas. I hopefully pronounced the name correctly, Elias. Elias, tell everybody
Yeah,
what you do and why I think you're amazing.
yes, my name is Elias Cardenas. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I do a car dealer, a used car dealer, and I have never done what you practice, and I started to get so intrigued in what you practice, and the more I do it, the more I realize that I was blinded for that many years.
Awesome. So we'll get into that in a bit. So just for everybody to know, you literally found me recently. So, you haven't been following me for years at all. You found me recently and you've never actually practiced or were you aware of the law of attraction before you joined the mastermind or not?
No, actually, I have heard about this before, but I never get into nothing. I just kind of okay, and by coincidence or what I saw you on Facebook, or I don't know through how where I saw your post over there, and that kind of intrigued me to open it and start to read of what you do. And you had that 5-day challenge. I say okay, let me challenge myself, and from there onwards, it's like, oh wow, this is what it is.
Awesome. So I'm so glad you said this. So like other people, you may have heard of the law of attraction, but you never practiced anything. You were never aware of it. And when you follow the 5-day challenge is phenomenal. I know I get amazing feedback for that. So thank you so much for trusting me, for guiding you through that. And then once you went through that, you came on and you literally just joined the mastermind about 3 weeks ago now, right?
Yes, it's about 3 weeks ago, and actually the results I'm getting, the more I get into the connections and go through your process, I realize like, oh wow.
Oh, that's what I love to hear. Oh, that's amazing feedback. Thank you so much. Exactly what I wanted to hear. So let's start in the beginning first. So what was your mindset like before, before you joined the mindset when it comes to money? What was your mindset before?
Well, this is the way when you explain on one of your um videos, the 3 frequencies of money, and I think I was on the middle one, the medium one, and more like a hustler, like a catch and killer.
Yeah.
But when you said there's the third level, the highest level, where you can create this and look into this and move into this new level, I start to realize like, oh wow, even my attitude started to change, like an opener when you said, oh wow. And then you mentioned about opening your third eye. I say, oh well, I think I was blind all along 40 odd years.
Yes. So for someone who's actually, so you've hit the nail on the head. When you finally open your third eye, it's like you've been blind all your entire life, metaphorically speaking, when it comes to how you deal with life and how you were dealing with your people around you and your money. It literally is walking with your eyes closed. And when your third eye finally opens, you become aware of everything that's possible around you and where you could possibly go, which is phenomenal. Okay, so tell us, now that you have joined the mastermind, what did you enjoy the most about it? Let's talk about that first. So, what do you like? Do you have you been through any of the clearings yet?
Yes, I start to get rid of the old negative stuff, and I try to go back in and out of the people that I think I was surrounded before, like why we couldn't communicate, or why we're like, hey, like everything we're doing, we had this, I think, within them and us, we had maybe attracted negative things from the universe or something. Now that I put a positive intention into this, like yesterday we had like one of my good friends, old friends, maybe 20 years in the business, right? Every time we buy and sell cars and stuff, we get always share profits and stuff. And this time I realized he just opened and give me money more willingly. Like wow, I said, you have this that never happened before. We always struggle who gets more or what gets more. And this time he said, hey, we're doing good. And I started to tell him, he said, I told him I started to change the way I think and the way I approach people. Maybe that makes a better human, a better business person, I told him.
So you're exactly right. So when you are in alignment with abundance, money comes to you easily. So people, even the normal interactions you have with people, they improve, as it is you just mentioned with your friend who's also your business partner. You share profits from the cars. So let's go on to that now. So what kind of results have you got? I mean, you've got amazing results quite at the literally as soon as you started the mastermind. So share with us what results have you got with the mastermind so far? And even though this is just 3 weeks into the program and it's a 12-month program.
Yes, actually, like right after we finished the 5-day challenge, I was going back again to the mirror, and something, I was looking for this Lexus RX 350 for my wife. And I get up with this kind of like a positive way. Oh, call the dealer. Like something during that day, like 2 days before, was pushing me. Hey, like something intuitive was telling me, hey, call the dealer and see what happens. Call. So I finally, like 9 o'clock in the morning, before I get ready, I made a call and they said, hey, yeah, we have this program, we have this, and you can make an appointment. And I went, okay, let me go to the mirror. And the more I get into the mirror practice, this sort of pouring thing, something telling me, hey, like it's your time, like it's your time. So I went to the dealer, the Lexus new dealer, and I met this guy, the salesperson, and he was just like, I was in command of the situation like never before. And hey, we got your approved, we got your Lexus, and all the welcoming part that I envisioned on the mirror prior to going there. I felt like, wow, because it has never happened before. I said, wow, this is one of the best moments, like, you know.
I think that's absolutely fabulous. And also, not only is that brilliant that you were able to take in, so when you manifest in front of you in the mirror, doing the mirror exercise, which you talk about in the mastermind, you're able to really go in and get your dream car easily and effortlessly. The whole purpose of there's an energy that we feed into the mastermind throughout is whatever you're going for, whatever your goal is, wherever you desire, where your desire is, you get it with ease and grace. And that seems to be exactly it. You went to the dealership, but I think you mentioned before that you've tried to get this Lexus before and you've been turned down twice before. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. And I felt like, oh man, because last year I could have just the option to just get it cash outright, and that wasn't the thing I was trying to do at the moment. And this time I just went like smoothly, like I was in control and they were working for me. Like I felt like a celebrity that moment over there when they were giving me the key and welcome me to the family of Lexus, and.
Exactly. So when you bring things from the universe and the universe gives it to you, it's with ease and grace, and you feel in control. There's no lack of scarcity mindset. There's no lack of scarcity energy there. The universe is given to you. You wanted it and you got it, and you got it so quickly. And this is brilliant. Now, not only is this fabulous, this also gives you a great start, and the universe really talking to you and saying, Elias, I can give you this. What else do you want? And then that makes you feel motivated. I can go and get whatever you want, because we have some big goals for you, don't we? So we want to achieve some big targets for you. But now you've got this point, and this, you can, if you can get this car so quickly and so easily, you can go for your giant goal and get that too within the next 12 months. Is that right?
That's what I'm working into, and the more I practice, the more I practice, the more I feel like, oh, even my attitude, my stress, like not the stress, like like when you go to the auction, there's like, oh, you compete among 300-400 people, and that even relax. I even look back and say, hey, look, if I do this way, everything I'm doing on a positive approach with this that I'm learning from you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what you're saying basically is, in our language, you're now in alignment. When you take action, your actions are in alignment with what you want. And instead of hustling and, you know, and being busy and being in the competitive mode with everybody else in the auctions or everything else, you're now going with the mind, whatever belongs to me will come to me with ease and grace. And you're no longer in that scarcity mindset. Does that make, is that true?
That's perfectly explained.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm super, super, super happy about it. So now, yes, let's talk about someone. You know, if somebody was asking, listen to this conversation right now and thinks, well, this sounds brilliant, and if it can work for him, it can work for me too. But I'm not sure I have the money, because the financial commitment that's required to be part of the mastermind is high, and there's no denying about it. And also the time requirement. So if somebody says to you, oh yes, it sounds great, but I don't think I have the time or the money, what would you say to this person, you know, about joining the mastermind?
Well, first of all, I will tell him you have to find the time and the money. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of ways. Anything, any, you know, the reach to that money is within your belief.
Yeah. So would you say that it would cost them more to not join the mastermind than it is to join the mastermind?
Yeah, they will be losing more if they don't join the mastermind. Be honest with you, and go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your comment for that, because that's what I feel, that people who think that this costs too much, my question always is, well, how much is it going to cost you if you don't join the mastermind? Especially if you feel it in your core that you should be a part of it, which is brilliant. So now, what would you like to tell people about, you know, what made you join the mastermind? What, you know, because you haven't known me for very long. You just recently found out about me through a Facebook ad or a post. So what made you take the leap of faith and say, no, I want to work with Gull?
Because actually, before, you know, I have a degree in agronomy, and I practiced this business since 2002,
Right.
and there's not any other thing different that I haven't tried to success, and I meet the same wall every time, different ways. And here, just the way you explain the way you explained it yourself, like every word you say comes to relate, like bounce back to my conscious, like, oh wow, wow, wow. And the only word that comes when you're talking is like, wow, wow. Like you're opening, like like you're the leader, and I'm just like a follower to your belief. And I said, you know, like the script, like the Bible says, according to your belief, that thou shall it be.
Yeah.
I said, wow, that's kind of what I met, and what I'm going through right now in this very short period of time.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm so pleased, and I'm so thankful and so grateful that you've given me the privilege of being your coach. And that's absolutely correct. I always say, when the student's ready, the teacher appears. And I have the privilege of being a student of, you know, of many amazing big leaders. But at the same time, I can be a teacher for most people when it comes to money. I think that's my area of expertise, and that's where I focus on. So I feel very privileged to be able to call myself your mentor for that, and very honored that you've chosen me, which is awesome. So next question would be, what have you found, like, the community and the people and my energy to be like when it comes to supporting you when you're with your goals?
You know, like anytime when you start, you know, when you start, like when I started the university, everything looks like hey, but everything is learning as you go by. You know,
Yeah.
like the first few weeks, you feel that not you know, you're learning it's a new learning for me, put it that way. Like
Yes,
it
I
seems
know.
like when I just started high school, or when I just started college, or when I just started the university, the first few weeks, like you're looking around, like everybody looking at you, or you're feeling this way, that way. And I remember back in 2014, Dr. Cardaris told me, hey, this is normal. You know, because I was like, I moved from Belize to the US, and I went to Capital University. And I felt like that 25 years out of school would create, would have an impact on my, you know, like a loss, or at a disadvantage. And when I went to him, he was my 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 like my advisor. And he said, this is normal. You have to sit and come every day, and this will become every day will be normal. And after maybe a couple months, I felt, oh, wow, welcome. Hey, you know.
Yep, yep, absolutely, absolutely. So this is why I wanted to bring this up. When you start the mastermind, it is huge. It's a 12-month program. It's a mammoth of a program, but that the support's there, and you have to be committed to, you know, to doing the work. But once you do, as you have, you start seeing the results quite early on, which is fabulous, fabulous. Well, thank you so much for sharing your views and your experience with the mastermind. You are you're a newbie, you're a baby at the moment. You've just started, so I'll probably do a second round of an interview with you once we've achieved your major goals. But for the time being, thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. Can you tell us, Elias, where can we find you, and where, you know, do you have your website? Do you have a website?
I'm working with this this company right now to put everything, like I'll restructuring my whole company with this new company, kind of getting everything out there on the media. So
Okay.
at the moment I have my phone number, I have a Facebook page and stuff, but I'm not too much into this as yet. So maybe in 2 weeks or so I have everything functionable.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So wait, what's your full name? Elian Khan. So the best way to find you is on Facebook, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, awesome.
Or
Thank you so
my
much.
email.
Okay, thank you so much, Elias. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for sharing your experience with us. For those of you watching, thank you so much for being patient and watching us, and watching it through to the end. And I will be back with you with another person from the mastermind sharing their experience, sharing how their takeaways and their ideas and beliefs around money. Until the next time we meet, it's Gull Khan signing off. Take care and bye for now.
Yes, not to cut you very short. I'm so grateful to meet you. I don't know if the universe brought you to me or what, but I am so excited to have you as my coach.
Thank you so much, Elias. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your kind remarks and your kind comments from the depth of my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you, and bye for now.
Thank you as well.